So just tell me, do you feel that he's wrapped around your left leg?
No. I feel
Okay.
he's pushing his barrel into me.
Okay, so just work a minute on getting the left, because he looks like he's in right bend.
Yes.
And he's sticking his rib cage against your left leg. So just get the ball, away from it. So come on, get away from my left leg. And actually just getting them away from your left leg will give you your left suppleness. That's it. And then he's going to move away from your left leg and give you left bend.
Good boy. Yes. Okay.
So let him releasing through his rib cage actually give you more suppleness left.
He just comes. It's habit as well, but he just doesn't stay off it, and I find it going.
Yeah, well, you do that. Give him a couple of sharp kicks and say, get over, get off, get away. Use your own body. Yeah, there.
Good.
That's it. Okay, so we want to have a canter this way, but then just watch that. He doesn't then drift back to what you just fixed.
Yeah.
So if you're having, I find it myself, if you're having to put both hands to the outside to get them to stay out, then you know it's that you need to be more off your left leg.
Yes. Okay.
So be able to look left and then trot. Good. So the neck, you're always encouraging, and as I said, that's not going to happen overnight. That's not going to all of a sudden today you're going to say, okay, carry yourself, and he's like, oh yeah, got it, mum. He's got to be able to, and he won't get it for long to start with. He's got to be able to just increase the time where the reins are not holding them up.
Yeah.
He's pushing out to the end of the rein. Okay, now ask for a little bit more left suppleness. And, you know, equally we don't want to hold him left. So you ask, stays up off your left leg. Good. Okay, and then have a canter. So don't worry about the roundness.
Okay.
Just think of the fact that he's got to canter in his own balance. And if he goes to pull, you're just there, gritting your teeth and saying, I'm not pulling back. We're not getting into this battle. Okay, and then circle. Because obviously the straight line lets him power along and off his hind leg. And then just think about quietening everything. Let everything go floppy and loose. And just follow, floppy. Obviously not completely floppy or else you fall off it. And then breathe, wait until the stirrup, and a drop transition, and forward. Good boy. Okay, your left bend. And then take the rein a little shorter, but have your hand forward. So you're going to have the contact, but you're not having the contact and then shortening in his neck.
Okay.
His neck is always got, he's got to be able to be out there here, where his neck joint, where his shoulder and neck join.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah? So the brachycephalicus muscle, which goes from there and supports and pulls that shoulder forward, that's got to come into play. He's got to support himself there. The trapezius muscle that comes in front of the saddle from the cervical vertebrae into the back, that's got to support. Yeah, and they're the muscles that have got to activate and become stronger, and that's where he wants to be short and tight and not use those muscles. Because he's got a big engine, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He has got a big powerful engine. It's just, and this trot's looking better.
Yeah, it feels, I'm literally just being like bend around my inside leg.
Yeah.
And he has to step under and round himself, rather than me yanking him around the place.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay, so now, so this frame would be okay for a novice test. So just think about, you're going to shorten the reins, but the hand stays forward. And shorten the reins, but the hand stays forward. And let the nose come a little, like it's probably going to feel a little bit that he's not on the bridle, that he's bumpy this. There. And just keep pushing him out to your hand, to your steady, still hand. Okay, now we want to just touch in the fact that we've lost less suppleness, but try to feel that let the rein doesn't change, or that you don't drop your hands down to get it, but he's got to relax, release, and the hand stays there, and then canter. And look up and around. Both hands follow the canter. And he supports himself. It doesn't matter if he comes a bit above the bit, because you're going to use your leg to push him back down. Because that's more desirable than him putting his nose down and pecking off with you.
Yeah.
Okay, little gives and retakes down the left. Make sure the left leg, and let everything just go floppy. Now the way I ride the smaller canter is I do nothing.
Okay.
That's that competent, unconscious competent though, because I possibly am not just doing nothing, but I do make sure that the aid to come smaller is not more pressure, but just sitting quieter and dusting the saddle. Okay, so there's your working canter.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, from there you could ride your 15-metre circles. Oh, lost it a little bit. And then a trot transition. But you couldn't ride your 10-metre circles in that canter, because the canter is
Too big.
too big. Yeah, the canter needs to come back on the hind leg, and he needs to have the strength and balance. And actually, don't think that the canter needs to collect or the paces need to collect. It's just that you need to have the pace that you can do a 10-metre circle in comfortably and not come out of balance.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So then you'll ride for activity,
Yeah.
not for what you think collection is.
Yeah. Okay, so let him have a little neck stretch. Good boy. So where did the leg yields go in that 51? Actually, I've got it on my phone, I think.
Yeah, 51 I don't think, oh no, 51. Oh God, sorry, I've looked at so many tests in the last 2 days.
You keep walking, I'll have a look.
I think 51 I have the problem with, because it's leg yield off the track to centre line.
Oh, I don't have it. It's telling me I need to pay for it.
I have it.
It's okay, I can better get it off. DI 51.
The leg yield goes from between like E and V to E up to G,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. And I just like he's really starting to get the hang of the leg yield from like centre line over. But it's that thing where it's like he doesn't get it, and he ignores me. He's like, but we're on the track. And I'm like, yeah, but now he's been doing a little bit. I started riding it off the 3/4 line instead, to kind of be like, look, we're not on the track. And
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
right, okay.
Yeah.
And I found if I was a little bit more exaggerated about the outside bend, he was like, oh, it's leg yield, okay.
Yeah.
But like so hit and miss.
DI 51. Up centre line, turn right, change around the medium trot, KAF. Between F and P, leg yield left to G. So you're coming from your track
Yeah.
to G.
Yes.
And then another,
And then is it a half circle there?
then half 10-metre circle right.
Yeah.
And then transition to working canter and circle right 20 metres.
Yes.
Medium canter.
I remember thinking there was a lot of canter very early on.
But what I like about the Dressage Island tests, when I said this to someone who's Grand Prix rider, they didn't agree with me. She was like, actually, I don't know why I'm not agreeing with you, because I don't know where the test goes. But I said, I think someone's thought about these and that they've done a movement to set up a good quality transition. So they've done a leg yield, they've done a circle, and then you go canter.
That's true, actually. That's a really good point.
Rather
You're
than
asking
just
us to sit.
having a
Yeah.
canter in the corner.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Because like I was thinking, I was like, okay, the half circle back, but you're even like with the half circle, it surprised me because I got a relatively decent quality. Same
Yeah.
thing. There was like rain back at sea, rain back to trot, and then canter, and I got a really high mark for my canter transition comparatively.
Because it put him back on his hocks.
Because he
Yeah,
stopped
yeah.
his bum. Now
Yeah.
then he immediately roared off in canter
Yeah.
like a motorbike, but I think that was the thing about that test. I was like, oh God, I mean, if I ride that, I won't do well
going to just start with the leg heel back to the poles.
Okay.
Yeah?
So come down the centre line.
Yeah.
And would you ride that sitting or rising?
Elementary, you can do it in rising. Yeah.
Okay, but is there any benefit to doing the leg yield in sitting, do you think?
No.
Okay. The kind of clear-cut answer I needed after some internet.
No. You know, if he's working elementary and or if he's competing elementary and close to medium, then you've obviously been doing it sitting. Okay.
Very
Right. So I want you to come closer to the poles.
Okay.
No bend. No flexion, no bend, because you're losing his shoulder.
Okay.
Just think dead straight. Okay, so that right hand's got to stay forward. It's got to, you're connecting the inside leg to the outside right. Turn. Dead straight. Okay, and again do it this side as well. So have a little squeeze, squeeze left fingers. Squeeze, squeeze outside fingers and over. Squeeze, squeeze outside fingers and over. Dead straight and over. Take the shoulder, take the quarters, squeeze these left fingers, squeeze these left fingers, squeeze these left fingers. Okay, change the right. Now what you've been doing is bending him.
Yeah.
So he's got no option but to fall that way.
Fall is horribly accurate.
So because you wanted to kick-start the leg yield,
Yeah.
but actually he then was getting on the other shoulder and finding it hard to go over. Okay, hold on, same side. Into your right finger, left leg. Now if you're not getting the response that you want, then put your leg a little more forward.
If I'm not getting the response I want.
Put your leg a little more forward.
Okay.
Okay, and over. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So if you come with the inside rein through that leg yield, then that's his kind of easy way out because he just falls on his shoulder.
Okay.
Turn across again and ride come from the fence line into your leg yield. Inside hand forward, and then you're connecting. Next. Right leg, right leg, right leg. Finish it off. So get out there to where you need to be. That's it. Finish it at the pole. Right hand forward. Right hand forward. That's looking better. Finish it. Go on. Finish it off. So don't give up just when you reach a metre away from the track. Okay, change your right. And forward and soft. Let his nose go. And then a couple of strides up length and top. So go out to the hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, ride a circle. Rebalance. So ride your leg yield, try and stay along the fence. Imagine that's your whiteboard, the fence.
Okay.
And come off it 1, 2, 3 posts along from A. And turn. And straight. And then over. Okay, I put my leg a little more forward.
Sorry, okay.
Yeah. Shorten your reins up. Just watch you don't let him get the hand back on there. They're looking better. They do need to do a few to get in there.
Yeah.
Right, do it and walk. Get him moving over and stepping over and walk.
Okay.
So he's better moving off your right leg, isn't he?
Yes. Yes, definitely.
So try and get that thought of him being straight and moving over.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought, I was like, oh, we're straight. He seems to be moving. But just walking in a slightly diagonal line.
Yeah.
Okay, so into my straight and over.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, sorry, very hard again.
Yeah. Right. Straight. Now right straight. Don't step any more over. Okay. And then go over again. You're going to get to the centre line by going a little bit sideways, a little bit sideways,
Okay.
sideways, then straighten, then a little bit sideways, and then straighten, a little bit sideways, left leg, go on, get over, get your booty over, and then straighten. Okay, trotting. Right, remember we're obviously in a smaller arena, so you've got to get from your corner to
Like before, I thought you
Yeah.
said before, eh?
obviously we're walk. I mean when we're like that, better. Okay, go, trot. Come from the other corner.
From the C corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got to do a bit of multitasking. Both legs have got to be ready to step into gear. You've got to stay off his outside shoulder. Right, go round again. You're leaving it too late to even start your leg yield.
Okay.
You've already got 4 strides.
Okay.
So in one stride you should be coming straight.
Okay.
And over. Okay, the food's probably not in the best place. Okay, spine straight.
I get you though, 'cause I'm like setting myself up and I get to like B
Yeah.
and I start. Okay.
Sit, take his bottom, take his bottom, take his bottom, take his bottom, 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 bottom. Right, so this time do it and then do your circle left and your canter transition. Okay, so like
Yes.
you're doing in the test.
Okay, that's it, yeah. Get over yourself.
I'm a stallion.
Like,
Whoop, right,
I
right,
don't
try that
know who
again.
he
Try
thinks
that
he is.
again.
write it again. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think you are?
I am possible. Okay, and then over, 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 over. Whoop, lost. My whip didn't aid you that time, did it?
No, it did, definitely, because he's shooting his bum. And then I
Did.
canter or.
Yeah. Remember, he's got to get his own balance. Good. Don't worry about the medium canters. Canter's looking better. Go on, just keep checking. He's in self carriage.
Feels good.
Yeah. That's it. Both hands following.
Sorry.
Both hands following. want to ride that one again?
Yeah.
So go, if you're constantly thinking about going and straightening, you'll get a better mark because he wants to come a little bit diagonal.
Okay.
And you know this is your training, so at home if you can get the leg wheel better, so over and straighten left leg and over and straighten left leg. And you've got to get your reactions quicker. Okay, last one, he's got to meet the centre line.
Yeah. Sorry.
And then go right and do your canter transition.
Yeah, sorry, I'll do that this time.
That's okay.
So I need to be quicker off that corner with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But quicker, but keep him off his outside shoulder. Keep him off his left shoulder. Over and off of his left shoulder. Over and up off his left shoulder. Over and up off his left shoulder. Good. And hand forward for your canter.
Oh, sorry. He's not in any way prepared for that.
And forward, nose forward. Right, and then just think about keeping the canter in the balance. When it starts to get quick, pull up through your tummy. Keep the weight into your stirrups. Hook your bottom. Hand forward, let the nose forward. Feel a little bit like he's in front of the bridle.
I should feel her.
Yeah, feel that. Just come a little bit tight in the throat lash. And thinking forward, and then a balance into your trot transition. And forward.
Good boy.
Okay, good. Love the trot. Keep the trot. Ride your corner coming up. Ride the corner. That's it. Ride the. That's it. You've got much more cadence in the trot. Keep hand forward, pushing out the contact. Push out the contact. Okay, ride down along side.
Should I do it again?
Yeah,
The other way?
do it from the other way.
Okay.
Okay, good, and then let them have a stretch.
Good.
Nose forward. Yeah, for a little moment, just think start to sit on his bottom. Okay, and then trot. Hand forward. Okay, let them have a little stretchy down.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Oh my god, that canter felt amazing.
Yeah. And you know,
So hard to.
it's at the end and he's feeling a bit tired.
Yeah.
So think quality of steps rather than quantity in the leg heel in your training.
Okay.
Because there's no point saying, well, I got to the centre line. Do you want to come up, Sally?
Yeah. Sorry.
There's no point saying I got to the centre line, but he was like that when I got there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that time that I was like, did we do it? And you're like, nothing. I was like, oh.
He's not, because he needs to step more
Yes.
that way. But it will come. So that's what I'm saying, quality rather than quantity.
Yeah. Get him to actually understand and push his whole foot under for
Yeah.
3. Good boy. Good boy.
And ride your corners.
Good
So
boy.
your practice could be getting them into the corner higher.
Good.
You have a little walk around in there. It's growing the mane back. Look, growing the mane.
He's so handsome. I love
practice.
just let it, and then when you do the counterintuitive and you just let it go forward, you felt so much more balanced
feel
and
like you
supple.
were on your hands,
that I
yeah.
wasn't riding every second of every. No, that was, oh my god.
Like, yeah, look back and see what you think and
Yeah.
say, and it's just practice,
Yeah.
practice, having that still quiet hand.
It's so hard, and it's definitely something that I need to work on. I might just go walking off a minute.
Yeah.
Shall I stop that going?
Oh, thank you. Yes, my phone might have a heart attack.
Yeah. It works well, I reckon. I
It
think
actually did.